3, 2, 1. Welcome to The Peaceful Truth, the podcast where we talk about everything from women empowerment, women's issues, and everything in between. You are joined by your co-hosts, Megan Hoharts and
Kenzie and Meghan.
Where did you get that one from?
So the Kardashians, I'm like everyone. I just lost all of our viewers again. All the time I lose them. Okay, so my guilty pleasure, ladies, and the few fellas that listen are the Kardashians, okay? And like Chloe will always make that sound. And now like
Oh, she will?
Cardi B, the rapper, makes that sound too. She goes, oh,
Oh my God.
like, okay. Oh,
Wow. I don't even know who Cardi B, the rapper, is. Is that showing my age?
you're not older than me. I think you just like...
Don't care about pop culture?
Exactly.
Who's Cardi B? What does she sing?
Rap songs? I'm not going to try to do it.
Okay, I'll Google it.
Yeah, she sings rap.
So, are you so
Or
excited?
she raps.
Wait, I don't think I knew that your guilty pleasure was the Kardashians.
You didn't know I'm obsessed with them?
I don't think I did. You don't advertise it.
Well, yeah, because everyone's always like... But I have a whole separate platform on why I think people shouldn't be like... Okay.
Roll their eyes to the Kardashians.
Yeah, because, okay. No, I'm not going to get on that platform.
Well, okay, I think that I can respect the fact that they don't have to do anything and then just be loaded with money.
Well,
I kind of respect that.
Well, the thing is like, if I could make... and maybe this is against some forms of feminism, whatever. If I could make $1 bajillion off my butt,
then why wouldn't you? And let's also preface that by saying that right now they are doing stuff. They have all those makeup lines.
They're businesswomen now.
They're busy as F right now. At the beginning, probably not, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you can make millions out of nothing, then why shouldn't we say, go girls?
Well, isn't that like the premise of like a free economy? Anyway, I digress. I'll get off my random soapbox about
my favorite is the oldest one, Courtney.
Courtney. Oh, interesting.
You don't like her?
I wouldn't say she's my favorite.
Is
I
Chloe
never want
your
to talk
favorite?
ill of women. I would say yeah, Chloe.
I think Courtney is like has her shit together.
Well, lately,
minus the men though.
Well, lately they actually seem like Kylie has $1 billion empire. She's more rich than Kim.
Kylie is now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
the
crazy.
one that just had a baby.
Stormy.
Yeah.
See, I know more than what
I think everyone probably knows that stuff.
So is Chloe having a girl or a boy?
A girl. Don't ask me so many questions, so I'll answer all the correct trivia.
What are they going to name her?
They didn't release that yet.
I heard that the doctor, because she had to move to Ohio to be with her fiance, the baby daddy. And I heard that the doctor, the OBGYN, has to be on call 24/7 and fly from California to Ohio whenever she goes into labor, and she can't have any other patients.
Wow.
And so she's getting paid millions of dollars to do nothing until Chloe goes into labor.
I should have been a celebrity OBGYN.
I actually...
and you know they're like pristine because they can pay for it.
Yes. I was with my mom. My mom came to visit for a week, and we went to the airport to pick up Des from Mexico City. And we had to wait for him to go through customs and all that. And I was thinking, like, what should I do with my life? Like, I'm not making enough money doing what I'm doing right now. And so I was like, maybe I should be a eye doctor. And we were like going through all of the possibilities. And yeah, 12 years of school.
Maybe if we get more listeners one day.
I can be a podcaster.
Okay. So how's your week? Your mom was in town. How's having her?
It was so good. It made me miss home and made me want to move back to Austin.
Don't leave me.
Well, I mean, it's not going to happen anytime soon.
I know.
But it's just like one of those things when...
You can leave me.
I don't know. This is the first time where I've actually kind of thought, like, maybe should we do this, move back to Austin sooner than
you anticipate.
Yeah. I just think that, like, I'm missing out on a lot of my family. Like, my grandparents are older, and I know with what you went through, and, like, I just miss them a lot. And I think, like, I've been here for 3 years, so I don't know. I haven't even talked to Des about this yet, so.
Surprise.
So, I don't know when it's going to happen, but maybe sooner than what I think.
Any wedding updates?
I got a dress.
She's got a dress, but she's not going to show me.
I'm not going to. Well, the wedding is so small that I don't want to show people.
I know, but I want to see.
I know. It's really, maybe I'll probably show you.
No.
When I get tipsy, then I'll show you.
Speaking of, we're going out this Friday night. Friday night. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I haven't seen Allie P in a long time.
Yeah, it'll be good to catch up and see all the ladies and maybe drink some margaritas.
I know, I'm so pumped.
How are you doing, Kenzie?
Oh, I'm good. I've just been busy. I moved. We're in my new house. We're in my living room. There's no furniture besides this couch, my roommate's couch. And we haven't even mounted our TV yet. So we're getting there. It's like starting from scratch, which has been fun. You know, I designed my whole room. Yeah, a lot of work. I designed my whole room from IKEA from the ground up, and I bought it all, which was so fun because, you know, you get like pieces from when you're growing up, and you your parents either design your room or pick out because they're the ones paying for it, obviously. And so, you know, I got to design my own room. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Congratulations. I love your space.
Thank you. I'm super excited about it. So, Megan, today I thought a good topic. We're having kind of a chill day, a chill cast. We're relaxing on the couch. And we just kind of wanted to have a relaxed day. Both of us have been crazy busy lately. So we wanted to do one where we could kind of just think on the fly of our opinions. And we were talking, I just wanted to do one about clothes today, to be honest. And I just feel like women have a lot of stereotypes when it comes to clothing and a lot of judgment on what they choose to wear, and a lot of adjectives go along with them. Do you think that's a common thing? Have you experienced that in any way? Like, can you remember anything like that?
I think that with me, I probably choose to dress more conservatively. So in those circumstances, it would be that you're a prude, or that, you know, why aren't you showing more skin, or whatever it may be. And I think it's probably because I have to dress business casual at work. And so, like, that's what I have. So that's what I go out in, because I don't have two different dress codes. So I think that for me, there hasn't been a time in my life where it's been like, oh, you were asking for that guy to whistle at you or to touch your ass or whatever it may be because you're dressing so skimpily. But maybe the opposite in terms of, oh, look at her, she's covering, so she must be a prude, or doesn't know how to have fun, or is stuck up. So what about you?
Right. And I would say, like, just what I like to wear. I sometimes, like, when I'm just relaxed and I'm used to my environment, I just wear whatever. Like, on a daily basis, I don't look as refined as I probably would like to in my head, but it's just because I'm, like, lazy. So, I mean, it's what I like to wear, I guess. But I would say at work, I'm pretty business casual. But to be honest, I actually like clothing that is more form-fitting. I like bodysuits, and I like to show my curves, not because I'm, like, trying to appeal to the male gender necessarily. I think I just feel sexy, and I know that's, like, inherently isn't that the same thing, but in my eyes, I feel like you can feel sexy by knowing, like, you're like almost like sexually attractive, like, and you know it, like, you know what I mean, like, and you're like, heck yeah, you look good today,
you feel confident.
Yeah. And so, like, and I guess that might be slutty party girl, but it's not like I have extreme clothes, but you know what I mean.
And even if you did have extreme clothes,
yeah, who cares? And I think it's just people, the way you present yourself is like an art form and your style, and no, you shouldn't be judged for that. And like you brought up the whole asking for it thing. I just think that's a load of crap. I remember one time I was little, and thank God my parents said something like this to me, but I was out and about and this car slowed down and I freaked out and I had to like run away from it. And like I was trying to talk to me in the car, and I was a girl in high school or maybe middle school. And I was like, start crying. I was like, it's because I'm wearing shorts. I shouldn't have worn shorts today. And my dad or mom, I forget who it was. I remember one of them being like, you weren't asking for it. You can wear what you want. And like,
Nice.
that's not up to anyone. You weren't asking for it, you know? And I think that's where that instilled from, like, you can rock what you want to. And I feel like I like showing off the good parts of my body. So I'm going to like, I'm 26 once.
Yes.
So you might as well rock it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I guess prude and people get called different names as well. Like I'm trying to think of different times. Like I remember one time in a work environment, and it's not my current work environment, but a previous work environment, I was wearing a form-fitting but dress I got from Banana Republic, which if you've been to Banana Republic, it's business casual pretty much.
Straight up business cash.
And the whole day, one of my male coworkers was like, oh, is your boyfriend in town? Because I was in a long distance relationship at the time. And he was like, oh, is your boyfriend in town? You must be like looking hot for him. And it was like I just felt pretty in that dress. But then I never wanted to wear it again. I've had like several outfits where if people comment on them, and maybe I should just be stronger minded, that I just don't want to wear them anymore. You know, because I felt like objectified when it was something that I felt good in, and I was like internally feeling fine. You know what I mean?
That is so crazy to think about, like the fact that that was in a professional work environment, that those comments could even be made.
I just feel like, unless like it's like, oh, you look nice. Like I don't feel like it should be like, hey, like kind of flirty or suggestive in any way, you know? I don't know. I mean, I'm all about joking around. I'm actually a huge jokester, but like literally telling someone that, you know, I think that kind of crosses the line a bit. But yeah. And I also wanted to talk about makeup versus non-makeup and the judgment that sometimes comes along with that.
I think that when women don't wear makeup, people say, oh, are you getting sick?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I just didn't put on makeup today.
Or what's wrong?
What's wrong? Or, oh, are you tired? You look tired.
You look tired. And I think that's the guy thing of just not understanding what changed with your face. And they're like trying to figure it out in their mind, like, why are they different today?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not to give them an excuse by any means, but I feel like that's what it is. And like, and then the makeup. I've actually heard women that I would think are feminists like kind of criticize other women for wearing makeup.
Too much?
Yeah. And saying like natural is better. But my argument, and I heard this argument the other day, is that, hey, like if you want to wear makeup and that's what you makes you feel beautiful, it shouldn't be stereotyped one way or the other.
I feel drastically more confident with makeup.
Yeah.
But sometimes like today, I'm wearing foundation.
And you look gorgeous.
Oh, well, thank you.
I think like either way you look beautiful, but if something makes you feel more amplified and that makes you feel like you want to take on the day more, then it makes you want to take on the day more. Like for me, my one thing is like I have to have on mascara.
I knew you were going to say that.
I have to have dramatic eyelashes.
I don't know if I've ever seen you without mascara.
You totally have. You spent the night at my house.
But you definitely love mascara.
I just love it. It makes me feel so female and powerful. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you have one thing that you like really need to you feel more comfy when you go out?
I have to wear foundation because I feel like I have acne scars, so then I feel like I want to cover them up.
See, I have never even noticed you have acne scars.
That's crazy.
See?
There was a time in my adult life when I got off of birth control, and my face exploded.
Mine always does on my period during the placebo pill.
I was like, how is that good for my hormones? Like, something must be janky.
Did you have acne in high school?
Yeah, that's the reason I got on birth control in the first place, is because of acne.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of sex. Now it's because of both, but...
But you mean you're not going to be a virgin?
Should my dress not be white?
It's black.
Yeah, so now it's because of both, because if I was off of it for like 2 months and it went crazy. And so I think that maybe as a woman, I need to buck up and go to the doctor and figure out like what's going on with my hormones.
Yeah.
Maybe I just have a ton of hormones. Maybe that's all it is. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a swing. Like right now, and I read it online, like I'm taking birth control pills, but I'm like breaking out on my chin line lately. And that's like the only spot I'll break out. And I've read that's like hormonal. So maybe it's like the hormone levels in the birth control that I'm taking.
Yeah. We should probably, figure out more about our bodies, but just going to the doctor and getting blood work is literally the last thing I want to do.
Yeah, me too. I am like so proponent when people are like, this is wrong. I'm like, go to the doctor. And then when someone says that to me, I'm like,
nah, you're like, no.
Binks is dragging his toy around. Come here, Binks.
Binks wants to play.
He's crying. Come here. Another thing that I thought of though is like in school, do you feel like, do you remember all the dress codes in school and then men didn't necessarily have the same things?
Yes. Oh my God. I never thought of that till right this moment.
Your face was like, whoa.
Because we had to have, if our arms were down by our sides, then our shorts needed to be to our fingertips.
Same, no holes.
No holes. And then with spaghetti straps, it had to be like the width of 3 fingers, maybe 4.
I think 4.
And then what were the boys? Just like don't have holes. Theirs probably was holes too, but
yeah.
And then also the weird thing is that sometimes those would be enforced and other times they wouldn't be.
Right.
And
they would make you wear humiliating things. And so like it's just so instilled in culture that you can't show your shoulders in certain scenarios. And like it used to be like in the workplace environment too. I think it's become more relaxed. You couldn't show your shoulders, like no cleavage, very professional pants that aren't tight. You know what I mean? But like nowadays, I feel like it's at least in Seattle, it's way more relaxed.
I wonder what the dress codes are like now in high school and middle school.
I don't know. I've heard like yoga pants are like a big thing, like a big controversial thing.
Oh, like should girls be allowed to wear yoga pants?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you remember when people were hating on yoga pants for so long?
No, I've never heard it on.
I feel like they did like a few years ago and they were like, it's so basic. Now everyone has yoga pants. I've even been seeing more dudes in yoga pants.
Nice.
And I'm like, see? Thank you.
So I have, whenever we were in college, remember how we would wear the Nike shorts and then the sorority girls would wear like extra large shirts and just the very bottom of the shorts would be sticking
still in
out.
Style, I'm pretty
Still?
sure. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And Ugg boots. That outfit with Ugg boots.
Yes. And so there was at Baylor, not at our school, but at Baylor, there was this thing, Facebook group, and it was called Pants for Pi-Fi. And because they would only wear the Nike shorts and then they would get like, they would be not extra large and they would get these ginormous Pi-Fi shirts that were extra large.
I know. It was like uncool to wear small.
Oh, it was so uncool.
Even if you were very small.
Yeah, everybody got an extra large. And so there was this Facebook page and everybody said pants for Pi-Fi.
Yeah. Like there's been certain scenarios where I'm like, crap, do I need to cover my shoulders? And like, why do I even have to think about that? That's just my opinion though. Like I want to be able to be free.
Like, would you wear this shirt to work?
I wore this outfit to work.
I think it's great.
Thanks.
But that is really interesting. Like, I wonder if men were sitting here, if they would be saying, well, we still had dress codes in middle school and high school. Like, I wonder what they're...
Probably no baggy pants.
Oh, yeah. That was a big one. Or making sure the boxers weren't showing.
Mm-hmm. And then,
but at the same time, like, do we want boxers to show? I don't like, it's one of those things that it's like, I agree that the dress code is maybe unrealistic for women, but at the same time, like, do we want those things? Like, I feel like there's a fine line between us as feminists and then what we really want to see. Like, are we pro no dress code?
yeah, I would say no dress code at all, or a dress code. I don't know. I just feel like like human beings, and this is a liberal point of view. I get it, and it's not necessarily a feminist one. I just feel like we shouldn't be ashamed of our bodies.
So then by saying, hey, you need to not show your boxers, or you need to have 4 fingers on your shoulders to cover up, then we're automatically instilling that people need to cover up and be insecure in their bodies.
Or that women have to cover up and they have to do something actively, yet, like, and I get that mindset, like, you want the middle school boys to be able to focus, but at the same time, like, why is it my responsibility to make them focus? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like the men aren't as controlled. Like, women have to control themselves and cover themselves up because the men can't control themselves. You know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, that's not fair.
But then
don't look at me.
Then the reverse would go and say, well, men's boxers can be shown because.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go for it. Aaron actually makes this debate to us all the time because he wears really tiny shorts. My brother-in-law, he wears very tiny shorts and makes this argument all the time. And me and Chelsea complain about it. And he's like, well, if you guys are feminists and think your boobs and whatever can show, and he's a feminist too, but he's just like playing devil's advocate. He's like, then I can show whatever I want. And we're like, yeah, but it's like everything.
I mean, I guess he has a valid point.
He has a valid point, I know, but it's my brother-in-law. It's not something I want in my face.
Well, you know, he is playing devil's advocate.
I think he's right. And he'll be like, but yeah, I think he's right. Man. So this is going to be just a pretty short episode. Again, we're sorry guys, it's been a little crazy. We're going to be back to normal very soon. So thank you for your patience. And aren't we having a guest next time?
We are. My 2 good friends, Maggie and Lindsay, they were with me on yoga teacher training. We completed yoga teacher training together, and they have some great empowering stories about what yoga has done for their life, overcoming addiction, alcohol, drugs, overcoming lots of things in their lives, and how yoga and wellness has helped them. And they've also started their own yoga business.
That's amazing. I'm so excited to meet her. I feel like I know her virtually.
Yes.
But on another note, that's what my therapist has been telling me this week. We've been talking about mindfulness and like how to meditation actually like you can be more control of it and like more in control of your anxiety. It's really good tips actually.
So yeah, I think Lindsay and Maggie will definitely expand on that.
I think that's great. Well, awesome. So what are you looking forward to this week, Meg?
I am looking forward to
Friday.
Yeah.
Girls' night. Let's see. I'm looking forward to spring and summer. I'm maybe getting a grill this weekend. I'm so excited about it. I have an area that's outdoors all to myself. Well, with my roommates that I can like, that I own though, and I can like customize it and make it like an oasis for the summer. So I'm so excited for
Where are you going to get a grill from?
Craigslist.
Perfect.
This guy was like, okay, well, yeah, the guy on Craigslist, just a random story. This is kind of a boring story, but I like texted him. I was like, okay, I'm interested. He's like, are you like 100% sure? And I was like, am I marrying the girl? And I was like, yeah.
Did he not want to like bring it over? Maybe he had somebody else fall through.
He was like, I just don't want to take it off the website if you're not positive. And I was like, I mean, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, but you can keep it up there if you want. But in my head, I'm like, how difficult is it to re-upload the bio and the picture? Just copy and paste it.
It's not difficult at all.
And he was like, Okay, well, I'm going to keep it up then until you can pick it up this weekend. I'm supposed to pick it up on Saturday. And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So I might lose my grill.
Is it a really good deal?
It's a relatively good deal. It's $30 off the price and it's pretty brand new.
$30 off the price that he paid?
Mm-hmm. And it's brand new. It's only like a season old.
Okay.
And it's not the best grill ever.
Okay. Then do it.
So, oh well. Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening. Stay tuned for next week and our super exciting guests. I'm so excited.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Bye.